Hello and welcome to the Roman Temple Let's Build. So, in this Let's Build series, I will be building a Roman temple. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first I started out with, some bases for the pillars that are going to be going around. And so I just started out with, just a T shape. So 3 by 3 with 3 spaces in between. For the front part, I'm going to have 5, and for lengthwise, I put 7. So ultimately, I'm going to want to bring these up a few blocks, to be columny and whatnot. But I'll of course not bore you with the details. Those will go to about here. We're going to have stairs coming out these front ones. Then at about here, the actual, or maybe like right in the middle. Here is where the actual temple's going to be. It's going to be a few blocks in the air, like kind of raised off. I think it might just be 1 block. So this is going to be floor level for the whole entire build. But yeah. But then the actual temple building is going to kind of start here, and this is kind of the outer facade. You're going to have a nice covered courtyard type deal. I don't know. If you ever seen Roman style temples, they have, kind of this front area that's open to the air, but it's covered or with the roof. And then they have their big stone box as the temple. Just Google a picture. I'm sure you'll find one if you're confused. Yay, zooming. Anyway, so I'm gonna get a little bit more work done, and bring y'all back. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright, so I've gotten all the pillars done, and kind of the entrance of the temple done. So we have a nice mosaic floor. I kind of started with the polished andesite. Kind of made this eye looking thing. Tossed some sea lanterns in there. Then came in with the dark prismarine, because it has kind of the little tile effect. And it goes fairly well with the gray and the white. So it's a good kind of balance to them. Then came in with this regular quartz and filled the rest in. So yeah, I like how it came together. So the next thing I need to do is build kind of the part of the temple that will be the temple. Obviously got to do the floors inside. Got to figure out how this wall is going to go. Technically, this should actually be wall. So, I left myself 3 wide walls to really, put some detail in there and whatnot. Think I'll do the center one as the main wall, and just have the space for details and whatnot. So yeah. Let's finish this little bit up on camera because it's not too hard, and I think I'll go grab the unpolished diorite and run in. So let's finish that off. Darn it. Yeah. So that's just going to be kind of the basics. Then I might do some wall sconces and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I think It's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, boom. Let's go grab wall sconson material. Think. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh. The height's a little wonky. Of course, I could bring it up one. I think I'm going to do that anyway. So just run across the top, wee, so I can have an even height. It's a great thing about kind of this building. You can just always change it. That's why I build the roofs last. I know roofs are the hardest thing to do in Minecraft. I have the most trouble with roofs. I will admit that. That's why most of my roofs tend to be the same design, just modified. Because it's really hard to make a good looking roof. Yeah, that works. Then we could just move this whole little structure up one. Yeah. This is kind of coming out as a temple to like Neptune with all the blue and the sea lanterns and whatnot. But yeah. Obviously this should be the unpolished diorite. So let's do that. And yeah, that's actually a fairly nice little wall. So I think I'm gonna go copy that to this side. Pop that back in. So I'm gonna fill this in. Then I think I'm gonna go start working on the rest of the temple, like the actual temple part of the temple. So yeah, I shall see y'all in a bit. Alright, I am back and the temple is coming along nicely. Oops. Knocking my nails all over the place today. Alright, so let's go up about that high and throw in some wall sconces. Maybe one more higher. Because I think I'm going to come along here with some... Actually, I am going to go along there with some quartz slabs, just to kind of make the transition a bit less jarring. Now, I made the, main wall of the temple go one back, just, for looks mainly. Just kind of break it up a little bit. As one does. And I think that really brings another element to the build, and thought I'd just throw some quartz down, and just to kind of make the transition from, kind of the little base that we have going on to the rest of the build just a little bit nicer. Didn't mean I had to bring the inside of these pillars up. That took like, another minute or two. Also, I don't think I actually filled in what I said I was going to fill in. Yeah, I didn't. Whoops. I get distracted a little bit sometimes. Yeah, whatever. All's fair in love in Minecraft. Random quote of not actually existing. Well, it exists now. I guess you could quote me. Alright, so we got our little wall sconces here. Yeah, looking good. Let's see, let's throw some wall sconces here. Does that help? Let's try it let's do it on the side. Let's see if we could actually place the nether brick stairs. Boom, boom, boom. And Boom, boom, boom. I think it looks pretty good. You know, you're not going to really see it from this side, but, you know, from this side, you can see it. Doesn't look too bad, in my opinion. Still don't like these corners, but we'll probably figure something out for those later. You know, when you're building, you just walk away from something, idea, then you run back to it. Well, that's sometimes how I build. Don't know about y'all, but it's how. Let's see, so bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada bing. I think this might be 2 or 3 episodes long, just because I don't think I'm gonna finish this today. Since it is a fairly large project. And I mean, the roof's going to be probably. I think I'll do roof and interior next episode. Let's go for another. So let's do some more. All right. So obviously these walls are very plain, and yeah, we're going to have to definitely address that. I think we're going to use some pillars. Not like that though. Like interior pillars. And yes, I am lining them up with the outside. Deal with it. And this isn't exactly wrong. This is actually fairly historically accurate. They really wouldn't have these small pillars. They would have like one big pillar in the middle room, maybe 2. But you know, that's going to get all in my way. Yep. Alright, let's toss these last ones in. Alright, so I think I'll finish the rest of my building in this episode on camera. Because, you know, content filler. Just kidding. Alright, so I think I want to get the interior floor done. Let's bring up. Ooh, those are off. Darn it. Knew I'd mess up some point today. Was inevitable. Yeah, luckily it's not too big of a mistake. So we're gonna just replace these with these. Alright. You know, just have him even. That's better. Alright, so that certainly does break up the monotony of the rest of the straight diorite. So also, I think, as you saw, I was putting in. So, alright, I think we'll 1, 1, 1, maybe. Okay, we'll do something like, I don't know. Alright, let's actually go out 3, yeah. Then in 1, 2, in 1, 1, 2. Don't want to do that. Should probably take out that then. Ooh, that helps. We'll go 3, then out 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Since this temple's built around 3s, I think. I'm not sure this should work out, but I think it should work out. 1, 2, 3. And boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom. That's 4. But 1, 2, 3. And haha, I was right. It did work out. 1, 2, 3. Did it? Yeah. Well, sort of. Didn't really. Too bad it didn't end on one of these. That would have been really good. But I think overall it works. All right. So let's see what else. I think actually let's grab some of that. And let's also grab some that back. All right. So what I was also thinking. So here's going to be one above floor level. If we kind of just highlight these areas in the polished diorite, yeah, that should help with the just breaking up stuff. Let's see. Yep. Then this one, we'll just go like this, then up, then over, then up. Carry on. Yeah. All right. Yes, depth. The secret key to making everything look good. Alright, so what else? Yeah, that's definitely helping out the build. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, so boop, boop, boop. And go down. Dive. Alright, so what else can I talk about? Well, if you haven't been keeping up with it, Bob's World it's going good. I think we're building a guardian farm currently. Well, I've been working on a garden farm currently. Just, drying it up, smudging it out, so I can have unlimited prismarine in my world. Okay. 3. Alright. So, don't know how I want to play that game. Well, that's not going to matter. Also, I was wondering, how would you guys like a new game? I've been thinking, I picked up Subnautica fairly recently, and I've been thinking about recording it. I don't know, would you guys be interested in a Subnautica series? For those of you that don't know what Subnautica is, it's a kind of futuristic underwater exploration game where you're like sent out to explore this planet, but your mothership crashes in, and you build submarines and explore. Yeah, I've been enjoying it, but I'd certainly start up a new world and take you along for the ride. So yeah, if you guys are interested in a Subnautica series, do be sure to leave a comment. Alright. So next, we're going to want to build something. So we're going to want to build a floor. And we do have a square area, right? Correctamundo. So let's, or a rectangle. Let's do something a little different. I think just a little tile floor should be, modular. So how long is this actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 long. So it's a if it's a pattern, it would have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 17 by 19 area. Let's see. So, unfortunately, can't do like a 3 by 3 pattern. So it's just gonna kind of have to be an odd number. But that being said, let's just use some filler blocks here. Let's see. Alright, so filler blocks. Oh, still got one more set to go. Let's see, filler blocks. Alright. So I think if we start out with 1, 2. I like that. So 1, 2. Actually, start from here. 1, let's kind of go at a diag. Place blocks. Then no, that's not gonna work. Alright. So I think we should get the center figured out first. So think just a simple 5 by 5 or 5 long thing will do. Like so. Then we could make 1, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, then 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, bada bing. Let's see. Does that work? Yes, that works. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. And let's throw some sea lanterns in these guys. And some quartz. Yeah, quartz would probably be best. Nice middle. Yeah, I like that. I really do. Alright, so now we're left over with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, a 6. And 6 by 19s. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So obviously we could just kind of do the same thing in these two and then mirror it on that side. Definitely tricky. Actually, I'm gonna figure something out, show you the results, and yeah. So I'll see ya in a. All right. So that's the floor, and unfortunately, I am kind of out of time today. Out of time to record. So let's take a nice screenshot. Then I'll flip around. And let's get rid of a block. So there we go. So I've been Bob, and this has been the Roman Temple Let's Build Episode 1. And If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. If you feel so inclined, there's a nice section for commenting. And I'll see y'all later.